what I think about the mission of MultiFutures is that it's actually twofold in my view. On one hand, it's to prepare policymakers for alternative views of the future, let them think about what could happen if we're not heading for business as usual. And I think that that's even more important as we are so much, things are changing so much in the world now, so we really have to prepare for all kinds of futures and looking into futures that are desirable. So broad welfare within planetary boundaries. That's one aim. And the other aim is, I think, to look into what are the possibilities and the limitations of current modeling for looking into alternative futures. So, what can be modeled, what's not yet possible, and also what alternative indicators would be needed next to modeling in order to make the views of alternative futures complete. So what I think the new economy is any kind of vision on the future of society that looks into broad welfare and planetary boundaries. So it has a sustainability component and it has a welfare component. And it should be an idea about the future of society as a whole, so not limited to one sector or something, but really a view of the future as a whole. I think it doesn't necessarily have to be challenging. That's not the issue. I mean, it can be all kinds of views that are either close to, say, what we would define now as business as usual or a reference scenario, or it can be further away. So we have to prepare for all kinds of futures. And just imagine what could be possible and what would be desirable for a future world. So it's four different worlds that these storylines try to describe. One of them is the green growth mission is basically a world of liberal economy, markets, business that dominates society. The other one, the mission economy, is a view of government trying to stimulate by technology change another prospective future. Post-growth is a world in which a government would very much try to stimulate behavioral change. And Great Mindshift would be a world in which, kind of decentralized world, in which local municipalities and local governments would have the main say and would be very much a diversified world. Yeah, it would make quite a difference living in each of these worlds if you look into the extremes of these storylines. So in a green growth world, you could imagine that people go for low costs, and that would be a main driver of people. There could also be high inequalities between people in that world. Whereas in a mission economy, basically technology change and say obedience to government would be an important factor. In post-growth, it would be a world in which we would be affected a lot because government would try to impose on us all kinds of behavioral changes for sustainability. And the Great Mindshift could be, on one hand, a very autonomous world, but it could also be a chaotic world in which there are lots of differences between communities. So I think it would definitely make, if you look into the extremes of these storylines, it would definitely make quite a difference to live in each of these worlds.